Have you ever felt like you're not really in control of your own life? Like you're just reacting? Like some invisible force is pulling the strings behind the scenes. You wake up, scroll, work, eat, scroll again, sleep, repeat. And somehow you're stuck in the same patterns, same bad habits, same thoughts, same results. Why? What if I told you there's a real, powerful, and completely invisible force controlling your choices, your emotions, even your success? And most people never see it coming. But the ones who do, they escape the loop. They beat the game. And today, I'll show you how. You think you're making decisions, but most of your choices already made for you by your subconscious, by programming, by old beliefs you didn't choose, but that are now running your life like an invisible operating system. 95% of what you do is automatic. That's not a guess. That's science. According to Dr. Bruce Lipton, 95% of your actions come from the subconscious mind, the habits and programs installed in you before you even turned 7. Let that sink in. Your childhood didn't just shape who you are, it coded who you became. The way you handle money, the way you deal with stress, the people you attract, all shaped by invisible mental code. And here's the real trap. You can't fix what you can't see. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine, let's call him Jake. Jake was smart, ambitious. He read all the books, watched all the motivational videos, went to every productivity seminar. But his life still stuck. Same income, same toxic relationships, same self-doubt, over and over. Until one night after yet another failed job interview, Jake asked himself the scariest question. What if it's not the world holding me back, but me? That question changed everything. Because for the first time, Jake stopped trying to add more to his life and started asking what was already there, running on autopilot. Here's the truth. You don't need more motivation or more books. You need to interrupt the program. Because no amount of conscious effort can overpower a subconscious belief you've carried for decades. Think about it like this. Imagine trying to run the newest iPhone apps on a flip phone from 2002. It won't work. You're trying to upgrade your results, but your mental software is outdated. So how do we fix it? How do you beat the invisible force that's been running your life? You become aware of it. Then you reprogram it. Step 1. Awareness is the first power. You can't change what you don't see. Start paying attention to your default reactions. Do you sabotage success? Do you push people away when they get close? Do you feel anxious when things go well? That's not random. That's programming. Pause the moment. Observe it. And ask, where did I learn this? Whose voice is this in my head? Is this really me? Or is this a loop from years ago that I'm still replaying? That awareness, it breaks the illusion. Step 2. Your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe you're not worthy of love, your brain will filter out anything that proves otherwise. If you believe making money is hard, you'll unconsciously avoid every opportunity to earn it easily. This isn't magic, it's neurology. Your reticular activating system, a part of your brain, acts like a gatekeeper. It shows you only what matches your beliefs. So if you change the belief, you change the filter. And suddenly, life starts showing you new options, new patterns, new results. It feels like magic, but it's just how the brain works. Step 3. Install the new code. This is where most people fail. They become aware. They even believe they can change, but they don't reprogram. So they fall back into old loops. Here's how you reprogram: repetition, emotion, and identity. You don't just say, "I'm confident." You feel what it's like to be confident. You see yourself acting confidently in real situations, and you do it every single day. This is how athletes train their minds. This is how Navy SEALs stay calm in chaos. This is how self-made millionaires think differently. It's not magic, it's mental conditioning. Still skeptical? Let's look at the science. Dr. Joe Dispenza studied brain scans of people who practiced mental rehearsal, visualizing themselves being successful, loved, empowered. The result? Their brains started to change. Not just metaphorically, literally. Neural pathways rewired, old habits faded, new patterns formed. The body can't tell the difference between a real event and a vividly imagined one, which means you can install the future you want before it even happens. Now you're probably wondering, okay, but how long does it take? Great question. Most people want a quick fix, but this isn't a diet. This is a mental rebirth. Some see results in days, others take months. But what matters isn't how fast you change, it's how committed you are to never going back. Because the invisible force controlling your life, it thrives on your inaction, on your comfort, on you choosing what's familiar over what's better. But once you taste real power, real control, you'll never settle for autopilot again. Let me ask you something. What would your life look like if your mind was working for you, not against you? How would you act if you truly believed you were enough? Who would you attract? What would you attempt? And how far could you go if the old program was finally gone? This isn't a dream. This is the next level. And it's available now, but only if you choose it. Now, before we wrap this up, here's one final truth. There is no final version of you. You're not meant to be downloaded once and never updated. You are software, and every day is an opportunity to rewrite the code. Your beliefs aren't permanent. Your patterns aren't destiny. And your past, not a prison. It's just code, waiting to be overwritten. So here's the challenge. Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask yourself this. What belief am I still carrying that's not mine anymore? Then write it down. Say it out loud. Look it in the eye and replace it. Replace it with the belief that will serve your next chapter. Because the invisible force, it only has power if you ignore it. But now you see it, and that's where real power begins. You're not stuck. You're just programmed. But now you're the programmer. And your life, it's yours to design. Line by line, belief by belief, action by action. So, take the pen and write the code. If this hit you hard, don't let it fade. Replay it, save it, share it with someone who needs this. Your new life starts right now.